Okay, welcome back to another video, guys. So we gotta talk about Luka, Porzingis, Donnie Nelson, the entire Mavericks organization, what's going on right now. So like we just saw in the playoffs recently, they were up 2-0 against the Clippers, then they lost. Last year in the bubble, they were up 2-1, Kristaps Porzingis gets thrown out, and they lost again. But I'm putting no blame on Luka Doncic at all. We've seen his play this playoffs, last playoffs, he's only 21 years old, I believe, or 22. This man's a superstar, top 10 player in the league right now. If he gets some more accolades, he will rise up the list fast. This man is a baller. He has good size, good frame, can score the ball at 3 levels. 3-point shooting and shot selection needs to get a little bit better, but I think with time, when he trusts his teammates more, that will get better. But this man can pass the ball well, great passer, great rebounder at his size. And he's stronger than he looks too. He can get down the lane, can barrel into the lane. Great, plays with great pace. No one forces him to speed up or slow down. It's all on his own pace. I love to see players like that. Harden does that pretty well too. But this man, Luka's a baller. He's basically averaging a triple-double, and in the playoffs, he gets even better. Averages a triple-double, makes players around him better. Shoots the ball well, scores at will. He was hitting game winners in the bubble. He hit game winners this season as well. This man is a superstar in the making, but he needs more help. You can see the stats on the screen right now. 35 points in the playoffs. His foul shooting needs to get a little bit better as well. But this man's, like I'm going to keep saying it, he's a baller, he's a hooper, he's a great player. And if the Mavericks can get him another top 15 player, the Mavericks are going to be a scary sight in the West and for the rest of the league. Talking about top 15 players. When the Mavericks signed Kristaps Porzingis and traded for him and gave him a $100 million extension, they expect him to be a top 15 player. But he just simply is not that. He's not the same player he was in New York. He has the same height. He has good shooting. But other than that, the defense has regressed. The intensity has regressed. The shot selection has regressed. He doesn't get as many touches because Luka dominates the ball so much. And I feel bad for him, but also that's part of the game. That's what injuries do to him. It regressed him. He's shown flashes of the player we've seen from New York, but he's just not that guy anymore. It's pretty sad to see because the Mavericks bought all in on him, and it's going to be hard to move that contract. And there's reports that him and Luka aren't getting along as well. Porzingis is upset with his role. But you got the money. You got to play up to it now. It doesn't matter how many touches you get. You have to make the most of it. There's players on the Mavs team who are shorter than him and average more rebounds. I do not like to see that on my 7-footer who's called a unicorn. He's just not that guy anymore. It's pretty sorry to see. Because if Luka had a real running mate, he would be going crazy. But you see Porzingis' stats right now. 13 points a game is not going to get it done, especially if it's a $100 million contract. Now I know he's not a bad player. He could be a pretty decent player in the future for another team. But at the price he's worth, it's not an equal exchange. He is not that guy. Tim Hardaway Jr. was outplaying him. Maxi Kleber was doing better than him. Jalen Brunson was doing better than him. Those are the 4 best players I think that's on that team that was playing very, very well. Tim Hardaway Jr. especially was playing lights out in the playoffs. But there's not enough talent around Luka in this roster. With young players especially, because they're great players or because they're young, organizations like to put the load on their shoulders and make them do less with more. But we've seen superstars don't like to do that. They want the help. They want a comparable roster around them so they don't have to night in and night out bear the entire brunt of the load, which then cuts in on their career, cuts in on their happiness, and then that forces superstars to then leave their original franchises and then go play with someone else. So please don't wait until Luka's about to leave and then try to make all the right moves. Make the right moves now and get Luka some help, because another top 15 player, this Mavs team will be competing for championships for a long time. Speaking of moves, Donnie Nelson is out of the Mavericks organization. The longtime GM, I think 23 years old, drafted Dirk, drafted Steve Nash, drafted Luka after multiple GMs passed up on him. This is a very, very troubling situation, and the Mavs don't want to admit it, but this is scary. Luka is apparently very upset about this, and I understand why. Donnie Nelson was scouting Luka when he was 14 years old. That is crazy to think about. And if your main superstar is unhappy and he's a generational type talent and going to be a great player for years to come, I don't care what it is. You do everything in your power to make him happy, because if he requests a trade, if he doesn't sign the extension and he leaves, the Mavericks are going to be set back 10 years again. Please keep Luka happy. Throw all the money you can at him. Make the right moves. Give him the right players around him. And let him do great things. Let him compete for championships. Let us witness his greatness. Get Porzingis out of there. Get some more players around him. Please try and get him another All-Star. Just do the right thing for Luka. He's a great player for years to come. But that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to comment down below. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Help me get to 100 subscribers. And let me know down below what you think about Luka this season and Porzingis and who they should target, if they should get more help. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.